Hello. Welcome, everyone. We've already got some people on. Welcome. So excited. Sarah Lynn Moore. Oh, that sounds like my cousin. Hi, Dina. So glad y'all are here. Stephanie, good to see everybody. Well, welcome to Peek into Pink. Congratulations. I know we've got some people joining us. There's going to be some things popping up here in just a moment, but I just want to say congratulations on being invited to join this virtual party. It means somebody thinks a lot of you. And I am as Mary Kay's always taught us, we are very selective who we welcome into our Mary Kay world simply because we're very selective. And so I teach my consultants as well as anybody I'm around that we want a few important qualities in women. So this is a compliment to you if you were chosen to be on the call tonight. First of all, we are looking for women that want more. Women that want more than just status quo. And I think in today's world with all the challenges that we've got going on, we are looking for women that want to rise above it and do more for their families, do more for their communities, and more opportunities just to serve others and to do that all the while making a living for their family. So I think that's really important. The second thing that we're always looking for is women of integrity. There's never a second chance to do the right thing. So we love working with women that operate from integrity and really have character and want to empower other women. And this is a premier, I believe the premier home-based business in the industry. And we've done that by accumulating some really integrity-driven leaders and some integrity-driven women. And so I can honestly say, if you're invited here, I can assure you that you were selected because you are of the highest of integrity. The last, or not really the last thing, but we want women that want to make a difference. We believe that Mary Kay and our lipstick and our products and all the things that we sell are just a vehicle to enrich other women's lives. Now, we're glad that we have our number one best-selling product, but we really want to make an impact and to fulfill a lot of women's lives through the vehicle of Mary Kay. So we know that you want to make a difference. And the last thing is we want women that want to have fun. We are all about the fun. And so I hope you'll see that tonight. And I don't think there's ever been a more important time for us to rally around each other and to spread positivity and fun than we are right now in our crazy world. So I just want to say congratulations if you were selected to be a guest tonight, because somebody thinks a lot of you, and I can't wait to get to meet you more in depth in just a moment. Well, let me introduce myself. I didn't do that in the beginning. My name is Jill Matthews. I think all of y'all know that, but Jill Matthews, I'm a national director with Mary Kay, and that basically means that I have the privilege of leading the leaders as well as leading beauty consultants. And so through just longevity in the company and working hard on goals, I have moved to that position. And it has not been anything but a pleasure to work with the women and to help see women really change and build a business that has impacted their families. I'm all about that. So I want to make sure you have fun tonight. So the way we're going to have fun is to do this. And I think it's already kind of going across the bottom of your screen, but I want you to know that we are giving away I'm giving away free prizes. And so if you want something for free, free. I always say free and nap are my favorite two words, but free is what we're talking about today. And so if you're interested in some free summer must-have products, we need to hear from you. So what you're going to do is you're going to jump out on your comment section of either YouTube or your Facebook, and you're going to list who you are and who invited you to be part of our program tonight. So we really, really desperately want to know who's on tonight so that we can, number one, thank you for your time and energy. And literally, we want to make sure that you win some free things. And so I've got a whole host of people that help me produce this little fun YouTube event. And so I want to introduce them to you real quick. They are kind of behind the scenes. I always call them, they're in a remote location in the green room, and they are working feverishly to make sure everything goes off as planned. And they are my personal assistant who has run my life for the last 12 years and is my best friend of all best friends. And her name is Stephanie Hudson. And so she is feverishly writing down comments. And so please comment often, because the more you comment, the more times you go into drawings for free products. And so she's working hard. She's got writer's cramp right now, but we want to make sure we get you documented as being a winner tonight. And then the second person is the person that helps us with all of our news feed and how we cast and how we look and what we do and how it all comes through in our virtual world. And that is our own Carrie Maples. And we love her for being all things virtual for those of us that are still learning the virtual world. And then, of course, our Team Matthews directors who are in the wings helping address any concerns, and they're addressing comments. And so you're going to see them pop on. Yes, Crystal, free is the best. But seriously, you're going to see them pop on and address any type of questions or concerns or just things to help you stay informed during our program tonight. So let's jump in and get started. So first of all, I want to there's so much I want to do, but I want to tell you, if you think I've drank too much of the Mary Kay Kool-Aid, I just kind of want to tell you, yes, I have. I have been drinking Mary Kay Kool-Aid for about 32 years now. So my blood definitely runs pink. So I want to make sure that I am relevant tonight, but I do want you to hear my passion and why I'm so excited about this opportunity. First of all, I want to tell you just a snippet about me so that you can kind of get to know me before I go into all the information, because I really am going to shock you by telling you I'm one of the least likely people to have ever said yes to this opportunity. First of all, my mom did Mary Kay. So my mom, from the time that I can remember, was a Mary Kay lady, and I thought it was all great for her. And that was a little thing she did. And I thought it was super and fabulous. And she made lots of money, and that was great. But I didn't ever want to be in the pink world. In fact, I wanted to definitely not be in the pink world. I was very passionate about going and making my mark in a different way in the world. And so I thought this was great for her, but I didn't ever see myself doing this. In fact, I was a little bit snarky about it. And so if you're sitting there kind of rolling your eyes thinking, oh my gosh, I have to listen to this chick about this presentation, just realize I was just like you, but things did change. So I want to talk about that just a little bit. I graduated college and I got a couple of degrees and could never decide what I was going to do. So I just did a whole bunch of different stuff, graduated from Oklahoma State University, little town north of here. And so what I did when I came to Dallas is I started looking for a job, and it didn't work out so great. But anyway, I finally found a job in the very glamorous world of corporate tax. Not so glamorous. I will just tell you that right now, not so glamorous. And so I started in corporate tax, and I realized within like a minute and a half of being on that track that I was not working within my giftedness. That's what I like to call it. My spiritual gifts were not in corporate tax. And so I decided that it wasn't a really good fit for me. So I started deciding, what was I going to do with my life? And so I had another small little problem, and that was I had more month than money. And so I don't know if any of you have ever had more month than money, but seriously, I had a lot more month than money. And I started figuring out, what bill would I pay? How would I pay it? And I began to think about money when I went to bed, think about money when I got up. You know, it was just like this vicious cycle. And so I realized very quickly that I needed to find an additional source of income that would help me kind of change that trajectory for sure. And so I reluctantly said yes to Mary Kay. That's not really true. I really was pretty excited about it at the time because I thought it was just going to be a cash cow. I would do it for a season to pay off some student loans, to pay off some debts, and then boom, I would be on my way to the next big thing. What I didn't know is God had a very, very different plan for me. And I thank God for every single turn that he has made for me. But I have had a lot of twists and turns in my life. And I know everyone has, but I have had a life that has gone a little bit like this. And so I've really, really enjoyed knowing that Mary Kay has met me at every one of my personal needs. So my very first personal need, you've already heard me talk about, is I had more month than money. The second personal need that I had was I needed some positive female relationships. I was raised in a house with all boys. I would rather watch football today. If I ever get to do that again. But anyway, I still would rather watch football today than really ever go shopping. I'm not a super, super girly girl. I've become one. And I like it, but I never was before. And so I really struggled with some positive girlfriends. I didn't really have that connection. Mary Kay just absolutely baptized me in positive, mentally healthy women, which was such a blessing because I needed that. I also needed flexibility because I was working this crazy job that I told you about, and I was working about 60 or 70 hours a week. So I had to be able to really be flexible about when I worked and how I worked. And so that was super important to me. So flexibility. So Mary Kay met me at that point of that need. Then I kind of made some poor life choices. And I don't know if any of you have ever made any poor life choices, but I certainly did. And I married a man with who was addicted to illegal drugs. I didn't really know that when I married him. That was a little secret he didn't share with me. And so I went through a very, very tumultuous relationship that basically left me as a victim of domestic violence. And so that wasn't anything I was super proud about. And I didn't know how to reach out and get help. And I didn't know how to change things. It was my Mary Kay family that basically saw my challenges, even maybe before I did, and reached out. And some of those emotionally healthy women that I talked about kind of gave me some direction on how to make a change. And I thank God for those women every single day. And so I've had lots of up and down Mary Kay in my Mary Kay career, but literally Mary Kay has been the thing that has really met me at every point of my need. And I want to just say, before I go on to something more exciting than me, is I want you to know that this business has grown me as a person, and it's grown me spiritually. It's grown me emotionally. It's grown me into being a better person. And I think very few jobs that people hold can literally say, I'm a better person because of my job. Well, I can honestly, genuinely say that. So enough about me. I don't want to talk about me anymore. It's kind of a boring subject, but I wanted you to kind of get to know me and understand why I might or might not have been really excited about this Mary Kay business. And so I want to ask you a question tonight. And so this question is pretty important. So I want you to be able to think about it. You can comment at any point during our presentation, but I want you to ask the question, what is my most, how do I phrase it? What is the most important thing I would like to know if I were looking at starting a business like Mary Kay, a home-based business like Mary Kay? What's the most important thing you would want to know? And what I'm going to do at the end of my presentation is I'm going to try to answer those very genuine questions. Because if you're watching something like this, you want your questions answered, not just questions that I know a little bit about. So I think it's really, really important for your questions to get answered. So make sure, start thinking about that. I'm going to cover a few things that I get asked the most, and it might answer your question, but I really do want to answer some specific questions. So let me just jump in. So the question I get the most, I think it's really interesting, but the question I get answered or asked the most is, Jill, is the money real? Is the money real? Well, I'm going to tell you, yes, the money's real. And so 32 years, I have been with this wonderful company, and I know the products, aren't they great? Because I only look 32, right? That's the right answer, no matter what the question is. But there's your question right there. What's your question that you're going to answer for me? So 32 years, I have been the breadwinner for my family. So in the beginning, I was single. Then I got married. Then I got divorced, and in the process, in the middle of my divorce, which is a really interesting story for another day, as the days of our lives, as the world turns kind of story, I found out I was pregnant. Didn't think I could have kids, and I was going to be a single mom literally day one. And so I was the breadwinner there. Then I married again, and then I was the breadwinner for a family of 6. And so that was kind of hard because I inherited some kids and I loved those children. I still love those children. They're my children. And then I had more. So you know what? I became very fruitful. But literally, through Mary Kay, I have been the breadwinner for my family for the last 32 years. And I paid for 3 college educations. 2 of them are seniors. So I'm praise the Lord. I only have 1 more year. And then I have one that's upstairs, not quite in college yet, but just a few short years. So yes, the money's real. So how do we make money in Mary Kay? So the first thing I want to tell you is it's super simple. We retail products. And I know that's not a great shock to anybody, but literally, it's that simple. We can do it from our dining room table as I'm doing tonight. We can do it in person. We can do it online. We can do it over the phone. We are the perfect business opportunity for this virtual world that we're living in right now, simply because we can do our business from anywhere. And we make 50% of everything we sell. That's the highest commission paid in the direct sale industry. That is super high commission. And you make it on every sale, from your very first sale till you retire. Literally every single sale, for first time sales, reorder business, everything you do, you're going to make a 50% commission. And so in case you're wondering, that's half. So if you sell 250, you get to keep 125. You sell 500, you get to keep 250. Very, very simple math. For those of you who don't like math, I never liked math until you put a dollar sign in front of it. And I really like that math. So I love the commission structure in this business. And so let's talk about, I already told you a little bit about reorders. There's lots of consumable nature of this product. So when I sell this beautiful lip gloss and they use it up, they're going to want another one. And that allows me to have a revenue stream literally for a lifetime. I've been in 32 years and I have some of the same customers that I literally started my business with. So I want you to know you can have a business for life with Mary Kay. And I know we've got a winter coming up, but I want to just finish these last 2 thoughts. So the next thing that I hear all the time is the money really that good? Well, I want you to know we have more women making over a 6-digit income in Mary Kay than any other company in the nation. And I happen to be one of those women. And I have made over a 6-digit income for the last actually in January, 18 years. And so, yes, the money is real. And during this pandemic, how we were able to shift our business and still stay in business and still bring home the bacon, so to speak, it has really been fantastic. So that's the first question that most people ask me. But my fearless assistant has said we have a winner in our summer must-have product giveaway. The winner is Sheila Tuma. She is Marie Gossom's guest. So welcome, Sheila, and congratulations. You are one of our summer must-have winners. And I will be mailing you out a little care package full of all sorts of summer goodies. You're going to love it. So welcome, Sheila. We're so glad to have you. Okay, the next question I get all the time is, are we always so happy? So I'm going to say yes. We are always this happy in Mary Kay. And I think one of the reasons is because we get a tremendous amount of recognition. Now, I can remember back in my corporate accounting days that the only time I was ever recognized ever in any meeting is if I had kind of screwed something up. Your name's very popular around the water cooler when you've made a mistake. And so in Mary Kay, we get tons of recognition. Now, I can tell you when I first joined, I wasn't super excited about all the recognition. I don't know that I felt comfortable with that. And it wasn't necessarily my love language until I got some. And boy, did I not know what I was missing. I really, really needed that. Mary Kay tends to praise our people instead of criticize people. So we realize that women are very, very recognition driven. Even if you don't think you are, you really are, because we want to be recognized for a job well done. And so Mary Kay knew that. She knew that was a missing link for a lot of corporate America. And so she really, truly praises us. It can be from a round of applause to a beautiful gift, to a card, to a note, to your just whole community, your tribe of women really recognizing you for a job well done. I can honestly say some of the pieces of recognition that I didn't know I was going to love are the following. I didn't know I was going to love diamond rings. I didn't know I would love all the diamonds and the jewelry and all the goodies. I'm not super jewelry motivated, and I know that sometimes not really well received with girls, but that's not really my love language. But I have never turned one of those beautiful diamond rings down. Never, not one time ever did I turn a diamond ring down. And in addition to that, they give free cars, which we're going to talk about the free cars. Now that motivated me big time. I'm a big car girl. So if you're a car girl, you will love some of the options I'm going to tell you in a minute. In addition to that, luxury trips. Now that is something that motivated me significantly. I was a huge travel person. I still love to travel today. And I can honestly say that if it weren't for the luxury travel in Mary Kay, I don't know where I'd be, because that was a motivating force for me at every single step. And those luxury trips literally are all over. You can spin the globe, and I have probably been there. 19 fabulous European. I've been to Beijing, China. I've been to Sydney, Australia. I've literally, you spin the globe, and I probably have been there thanks to the generosity of Mary Kay Cosmetics. And so the recognition is real, and it's for everyone. It's not just for the chosen few. It's for the few who choose. And so I just really want to say, if you're interested in any one of those perks, you're listening to the right program. Okay, so the next thing that I get asked a lot is, Jill, give me the scoop on those pink cars. Well, I want you to know the cars are absolutely real, totally legit. And I want to tell you that the car program is huge. It's huge. It's way past the pink Cadillac. So let me just tell you a little bit about that car program. We have car programs for our brand newest beauty consultants. Those new beauty consultants can win a Chevy Malibu literally in their first 90 to 120 days in the business, a free car. Now, let me explain the word free. A lot of other companies say things like free, but Mary Kay's is literally free. So you will literally win a free car. You and your family will be insured at Mary Kay will pay 85% of the insurance cost with a free vehicle. I want you to think for just a moment. Write yourself a little note and circle it. What kind of income would that bring into your family if you had a brand new car that needed no repairs and it was absolutely free, and 85% of your insurance for you and someone in your household to be paid for? That's a big number. We kind of rounded it up to anywhere from $500 to $650 for the American family. That is a big pay increase. And so I honestly can tell you the car program has been huge for me. Okay, so let me tell you some other. Oh, so I told you that it's totally free, but I also want to tell you that the cars are spectacular. I didn't tell you about the cars, so let me tell you more about the cars. Cars. I'm a big car girl. So the very first one is a Chevy Malibu. As you move into a leadership position, you have the option of a whole lot of different cars. So let me tell you what those cars are. You can win a brand new, oh my gosh, I can't believe this, a brand new silver Colorado pickup, a pickup for girls. I love it. Mary Kay knows that not all girls are pink and frilly. Some of us need a pickup truck. So I love that. There's a Chevy Equinox. There is a, oh my gosh, how did I just Chevy Equinox. There is an entire program that allows you to have pink cars. And let me tell you what those pink cars are. There's the famous pink Cadillac. In addition to that, there is the pink Cadillac XTS, I believe, which is the big Cadillac. And then, of course, there's the Cadillac, the pink Cadillac that I drive, which is the big fluffy pink Cadillac Escalade. And I'm so proud of that Escalade. I literally float through the city of Dallas in that car. And I can tell you, I've never been noticed so much in my entire life as I am when I drive that big, fluffy, pink Cadillac Escalade. So if you're sitting there saying, what would a free car mean to my family? I want you to put that number on a piece of paper, because it is significant. I have not paid a car payment or a car insurance payment for the last 32 years. That's significant. That's a lot of shoes. That's a lot of shoes. Okay. So let me tell you, the next question I get asked all the time is, Mary Kay a secure company? Is this a secure opportunity? Is it legit? Well, first of all, we are completing our 56th year. Oh, Stephanie wants me to stop for just a second. She wants me to draw for a winner before I go into that next part of the program. So let's see. We've got a winner, and it is Carly. I can't say your last name. Carly Z. I like it. Carly Z. And she is from Elizabeth Dunbar is her consultant. So congratulations, Carly. You're going to be receiving a beautiful goodie package with summer must-haves. And we want to say thank you for joining us tonight and being part of our program. So check your mailbox out. You're going to be receiving it very soon. So good job. Good job, Elizabeth, for getting some guests on tonight. Okay, so security. This is a big one for me. I'm a super security-oriented person, and a lot of people ask me about the security of our company. You know, are we going to be around for a long time? Is this a fly-by-night thing? Well, let me just tell you, we are completing our 56th year of business in September. So we're not a fly-by-night company. In fact, we're the sterling example of most other direct sale companies. And we are the example that a lot of other companies have chosen to follow, and good for them, because we're a really good example. But our security is based on a lot of different things. First of all, I want to tell you that when you're selling a consumable product, like I told you about the lip gloss or a cleanser, you're always going to have a secure income, because women are not ever going to just say, I'm going to wear mascara on my left eye so I can save money. That's not how it works. Women are always going to find money in their budget for those treats. And so I just want to encourage you. This is a great business to be in. It's also a great business to be in right this very minute, because many of our competitors have had to close their doors due to COVID and to the lockdown, and to, you know, there's just been a lot of challenges in the cosmetic industry. And frankly, a lot of the cosmetic industry is manufactured overseas, which is a really, really big problem right now. And so what we love is that our products are based right here in the US of A, and they're right down the street from me. And so all of our manufacturing and distribution is right here in Dallas. And so you can feel super, super confident that we're not going anywhere, and we're really, really the sterling standard. The second thing about our security is that we're a privately held company. So we are not subject to the stock market. So, you know, you probably saw the stock market do this over the last several months with our current challenges. And one of the things that I'm going to tell you is we are not subject to the stock market. And that's a blessing for you, because what that means is that we still have money, because we're privately held, and because we manufacture our own products, and because we're not held hostage by some other foreign country manufacturing our products. We still have money. We have money for research and development. We have money for new products. We just did a product launch this last week. It's been huge for us. And so you can feel really, really good about that. You can also feel really good that our company's been around for a long time. It's also in 39 international markets. So we're not just a US company. We really are global. The third thing is that we are a debt-free company. And I just want you to let that sink in for just a moment. When you have a multi-billion-dollar company that is debt-free, that is almost an oxymoron in the business language. And so what I want to tell you about that is that we're going to be here for a very, very long time. So we're not going to be bought out. There's no hostile takeover. There's none of that. We literally are the right business at the right time. And we're super proud of our heritage, and knowing that Mary Kay is going to stay sturdy and secure. I love that. Okay. Oh, one more quick thing I wanted to share with you. I wrote myself some notes tonight, and that is that during this COVID time, we saw a lot of our competitors not be able to manufacture or import products. And Mary Kay, because we chose to step up and become part of the solution, and we donated literally millions of hand sanitizers to the front line, the Food and Drug Administration allowed us to stay open and manufacture. That kept our small businesses in business. I thank Mary Kay every day for making good decisions that impact our sales force and keep us up and running. I love that. Okay, the next question I get a lot is all about advancement. Like, how do you move up? How does that work? Do you just sell, or do you have to recruit, or do you have to sell, or how does that work? Well, advancement is probably one of my favorite topics, because I really believe that everybody that starts a home-based business has different goals and different desires and different ambitions. And so some of those ambitions are really just to be part of a wonderful culture that is empowering and positive, and is really, really nurturing women, and maybe making a little extra side hustle money. And then there's other people that are like, you know what, I need a free car. I need a little bit of help with my house payment. I need some I need some move my budget money. So, and then there's other people that are saying, I need a full-time career. I need to do it on my own terms, and I'm willing to work hard and get paid big. So we have opportunities that are small, medium, and large. And I always say, no individual comes to our business that wants exactly the same thing as somebody else. It's always custom. And so whether you want a small business, a medium business, or a large and in charge business, we've got a business opportunity for you. And so we want you to know that, and just feel rest assured that nobody's going to push you farther than you want to go. And so if you want to come in and have a little side hustle and get a great discount on your own products, as well as service and friends and family and do some of those things, we want you to do that. If you want a little bit more, we're willing to teach and coach you how to do a little bit more. And if you want the whole enchilada, so to speak, we absolutely are going to mentor and coach you in doing that as well. So the most important part I want to say is it's not one size fits all. We are all about customizing this business opportunity for you. And whether you want it, like I said, small, medium, or large, we want to make sure that happens for you. So for me personally, when I joined, I was just going to do it for a short period of time to pay off those student loans, as I told you. But it became something that I really needed to do to get out of that corporate world. And so I needed to move quickly, and I need money to follow quickly. And so I love this business opportunity because nobody told me I had to wait a certain amount of time to do this or to do that. I was allowed to work as hard and as fast as I wanted to reach the next level. Okay, we're coming to the end, I promise. This is the last question that people ask. Is it hard to be your own boss? Hard. No, not hard at all. Not hard at all. In fact, I'm a great boss to myself. I can honestly say I've always been a super hard worker, and I always will be a super hard worker. That is kind of ingrained in me in my childhood. My parents believed if you didn't work, you didn't eat in our household. And I had a whole bunch of brothers, and they would eat all my food if I didn't work. So I was really, really motivated to work. And so I think it's hard sometimes when you have expectations. And so let me just tell you, being your own boss is the best of all opportunities. And the reason I think it's so important in today's world right now is because our world, as you already know, this is no news flash, it changes by the minute. I mean, every morning I wake up and I think, what's going to happen today? I mean, literally, our world is very, very fluid right now. And so one of the things that I know is there's so many women that need flexibility. They need to know they can depend on themselves. They need to know that there is money opportunities out there for them. They need to know they can do it on a flexible schedule. They need to know those things. And so Mary Kay provides that. So being your own boss for me has been super important because I am a hard worker. I don't have to worry that I'm not lazy. So I'm not worried about laying on the couch or anything like that. What I loved about being my own boss is the fact that at an interesting time in my life, I went through becoming a single mom. I kind of already told you I was a single mom day one. And so I knew very quickly that I had to do it all. I had to be a mom. I had to be a business person. I had to pay the bills. I had to do a lot of different things and keep my son safe. And so that was super important. Well, then at another time in my life, I had 4 kids under the age of 6. 4 under the age of 6. Yes, you can pray for me. I survived. That's the most important thing I can say right now. But 4 kids under the age of 6. And I was married to a man that traveled Monday through Friday, and for the lack of a better term, was a little vacant when he was home. So the important part of this whole story I'm telling you is for you to know that you can do it on your own terms. You can work when you can, and you can take care of your family when you can't. That is super important to me because my family has always been a huge driving force for me. I've always had the code of God first, family second, career third. In that order, everything works. Outside that order, nothing works. And so I want you to know, if you're sitting there right now going, I don't know if I can be my own boss. I don't think I can add one more thing to my plate. I'm kind of overwhelmed with life as it is. I can assure you, you're in the right company. We're going to teach you how to weave this into what you're already doing. And we're going to teach you how your dining room can be your executive office and how it can be the answer to financial emotional, all sorts of different challenges. Literally, it's that simple. We're going to coach and mentor you through that. Okay, let's make sure. Let me just share one more thing. I wrote myself this note, and I don't share this very often, but I'm going to share it tonight. I have never really had the luxury. I've been married before. I've never had the luxury of not being able to work. I've never had a provider that allowed me to be able to financially provide for my family. And so it's always been, I had to work. But I want to say right now, what a privilege that I've been able to do that on my own terms, my own timing. When the kids napped, when the kids literally were on the soccer field, I could have been in my car working on some things. I could have been talking to some other moms. There's all sorts of things that I've been able to weave Mary Kay in around the needs of my family. So I want to tell you right now, if you're sitting there going, I don't know how I'm going to get it all done, I want you to know this is the only opportunity I know that'll allow you to weave what you're already doing into helping you make extra finances for your family. So I still have to work, and I'm very, very proud that I have the privilege of working in this company and with these women. They literally, these women that you're hearing communicate with you on those comments are my heartbeat, and I don't know where I would be in life without them. I can honestly say that. Okay, so we've talked about a whole lot of different questions that usually get asked when I'm in a live event. So I want to take a quick moment. Stephanie, I think, is wanting me to draw for another winner. So we've got another winner, and I am of the age. I know none of y'all are, but let me find my glasses. I can look at you on that screen, but I can't read the little fine print. Alicia Piscina. Modesta Barron is her consultant. Alicia, congratulations. You're going to win a summer must-have beauty package. And so congratulations. We're so glad you chose to join us tonight. Hopefully you're learning a little bit, but it is time to answer some of your questions. And so I know Stephanie's going to be sending me some of those questions real quick. And the key is I want you to get your questions asked. So are there some burning questions that you are dying to know? Steph, we got any burning questions? She's probably typing as fast as her little hands can type. That's what she's doing right now. So let me just make sure I've covered everything before I move on. I think I have. Oh, a lot of people ask me this question. Well, okay, how long did it take to get a pink car? Okay, so somebody asked, how long did it take to get a pink car? Well, I love this question. So let me tell you about my first car. So I graduated college, and I got this big fancy job, and I thought I was all that in a bag of chips, and I bought a beautiful sports car for myself because my parents didn't believe in brand new cars ever. And so I had never had a brand new car. So I wanted a new car. And so I bought myself this beautiful little sports car, and I looked fabulous in it. But here's the problem. The bill came, and then the tickets came, and then the insurance came, and then all the things came. And so I can honestly say that car almost bankrupted me. And so when Mary Kay said they had a free car program, they could have given me a tin can with rubber wheels. It didn't matter. I was so all over a free car because that was huge for me. And so the reason I want to tell you about my free car is the free cars are plentiful. I won a car in the first 4 months I was in the company. That's as fast as you could earn one at that time in the company. You can actually earn them faster now. So here's what I want to share with you. The car program is huge, and there's lots and lots of options for you. So the pink car, my very first pink car, I became a sales director my first year. In my first 4 years, I was driving a beautiful, fluffy pink Cadillac, and I've driven that fluffy pink Cadillac ever since. They've just gotten bigger, bigger, and bigger. And when I was pregnant at 40, don't suggest that, but unless you want to, then you should do that. But I didn't, it was a surprise for me. So I got pregnant at 40, and I already had 3 kids at home. And I was like, oh my gosh, where am I going to put all these kids? And so Mary Kay changed their entire car program to meet another one of my needs, which I needed a bigger vehicle. And they did that simply because I asked them to. And so I want you to know that big pink Escalade that I drive so proudly is a reflection of a company that loves to support the people in the field and to give them what they need as a result of the marketing plan. So I love that. Okay, so how do you reach people to sell and know who to promote the right products to? Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to share with you that there's tons of training. And so whether you do training in person, you do training online, over the phone, you can read it. We literally are going to hit every learning style. So there are DVDs, there's videos, there's online courses. You're going to talk to a personal mentor. You're going to have a recruiter as well as a personal mentor, which is your sales director, that's going to coach you on all things Mary Kay. So if it's about the product, oh my gosh, it's super simple today. When I joined, there was this crazy little kit and it was like a chemistry set. And sometimes we didn't always make the best decisions for our customers. And so that wasn't always super successful. But today, very, very simple product line. We have 5 skincare lines and we can absolutely roll you through all the education that you need to operate effectively in about 45 minutes. Literally, it's that fast. But if you want continued education, there's continued education through our Mary Kay website. You can become color confident or advanced in our skincare program. So there's all sorts of online training. There's physical training where we get together in person if we ever get to do that again. And there's training just like you're hearing tonight. We have trainings like this for our beauty consultant, literally that you can access at any time. So the products are simple. So let me make sure I've answered that question fully. But how do you reach people? Oh my gosh. So I was really nervous about this virtual world because I'm an in-person person and I've run my entire business through touching people, not touching, but like hugging and hi, how are you? And getting to know people physically. And so this virtual world kind of scared me just a little bit. And I was scared that I would not be able to meet people or get to know people or have an opportunity to advance my business. And what I found is that is absolutely the opposite. Through networking, through social media, through other people getting referrals, we do virtual events just like what you're attending tonight for the marketing. We do that for sales. We do it for different product lines. We just did a whole huge launch on our new product line last Wednesday. So there's always something that you can invite a friend to. And then we provide incentives for those friends to invite friends. Because one of the things that I know is there's new baby girls born every single day. We will never be out of faces. We will never be out of business. And right now, to be completely honest, we need beauty consultants because the need for Mary Kay out there is much bigger than it was even before our pandemic, simply because other cosmetic counters and places that you shop for cosmetics are really they're not doing as well. And they're not able to get as many of their products in from overseas. And so we really see a bigger need for this. And I think a lot of consumers are looking for an American-made product. They're looking for somebody that's going to drop it on their doorstep, and they're looking for customer service. So I think your question is a great question, but I think it's very, very easy to meet people online. And it's not weird or stalky or anything like that. It's literally asking for referrals, inviting people to virtual events, just like you were invited to tonight. So I hope that answers your question. It really is much more simple. I kind of panicked when virtual world started. So a great question. So somebody asked, how much inventory do you have to carry? So inventory. So we have the privilege. If you'll see right behind me, this is my display case. It's not really my inventory. It's my display case. It's kind of like my pretty show place for my products. And so a lot of people go, well, do you have to carry a big store? I've heard you have to carry thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of product. Well, the answer is absolutely not. You can do this however you want to. Remember when I made the example of a small, medium, or large business? It really depends on you. It really depends on what you want from the business. But inventory basically means that you carry a store, and your store can be little, medium, or large. It really depends on you. You get to custom pick every product that you want to carry in your store. There's no pre-packs or no, you get what you get, you don't throw a fit. There's none of that. You really get to select exactly what you want to market. If you're a big skincare girl like I was in the very beginning, you may want to just carry skincare. If you're a glamour goddess and you want all the fun stuff, then we're going to encourage you to carry that as well, because you will naturally market what you're in love with. That just makes sense. And so how much? It's really up to you. A little goes a little way and a lot goes a lot of way. We really just want you to make the best decision for your activity level. So there's no pat answer for that. But literally, if you want to have a small store and run a small business, we're going to be very, very specific about how to coach you on to carry a small amount of inventory. If you want a medium amount of inventory to cover, yourself, your friends, your family, maybe 25, 30 customers, we're going to coach you on how much does that look like. And if you're ready to turn the world pink and you're ready to get a free car delivered and start moving up the career path, then we're going to tell you probably need a little bigger store, because you're going to be marketing at a higher rate. So those are some of the answers on inventory. And I just want to be really super clear. Nothing's mandatory. Not one thing is mandatory. You get to choose exactly how you do this business. Okay. So a lot of people are asking about time. How much time does it take? Oh, time, that magical question. So many people are feeling overwhelmed right now. I believe when the pandemic happened, we had so much time on our hands that we didn't know what to do with ourselves. And then now we're learning at home and cooking at home and doing everything's at home. And so we feel a little maybe overwhelmed. And so if we start thinking about adding one more thing to our plate, that could get overwhelming as well. So I want to just share with you, time is this mysterious little question that everybody has. How much time do you want to give it? People ask me, how much time does it take, Jill? I want to say, what do you want? If you want free cars and diamond rings and trips around the world, you're probably going to have to dedicate 25, 30, 40 hours a week to this. If you want less than that, I want to make my house payment, I want some great products for myself and maybe my kids' private school tuition, you're going to work less than that. If you really just want to side hustle and buy your products wholesale, take care of your friends and family, and win some prizes along the way, then that's probably going to be 5 to 10 hours a week. Remember, small, medium, and large, that goes for almost every area of this business. I can honestly say there's been seasons in my business where I worked a lot. And when I say a lot, 40, 45 hours a week. And then there's been seasons in my business where I did not. And I can honestly say, as I was raising my kids, and I had 4 under 6 at my household, I didn't work as intently as I did before then. But what's great about this business is the time you invested in one area of your business, when you could invest it, pays off for a lifetime. Now I'm almost an empty nester. So I have one 15-year-old beautiful boy that lives upstairs. I think he lives upstairs. I haven't seen him in a while, but I think he lives upstairs. And he's my last one home. So I love spending time with him. I have some college age kids. When they come home, all I do is spend time with them. The time is flexible, real flexible. Do you have to work? Yes. Do you have to spend time? Yes. I'm not going to tell you it's all for fun and all for free. I'm going to tell you there is some work involved. How you do it, when you do it, how much you do it is up to you. We literally have positions at 5 to 10 hours a week. I have positions at literally 10 to 12, 15 hours a week. And then I have full-time, like what I do is probably more 25 to 30 hours a week. And so literally it's what you want from it. I'm not going to pigeonhole you into certain amounts. If there's a week that is crazy and you don't have time to do Mary Kay, don't. If there's times that you go, you know what, I've got some bills coming up, the taxes are due, the baby's sick, the baby needs new shoes, whatever it is, work a little harder. It's an ebb and flow business. Obviously, we always take care of our customers, but there's times that you can really, really put more into it. And there's times that you need to lay back. And so I just want you to know this is a business that allows you that freedom and flexibility. Okay. Okay, another quick question that people are asking is, Jill, I'm a mom. I'm a homeschool teacher right now. Or I'm learning at home. I'm not homeschool. I'm learning at home. I am trying to work my own full-time job at home. I am trying to feed everybody breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's way too much. We should have never been asked to do that. There should have been a change in the plan for that. But anyway, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I am trying to, do emotional management at my house, because When we're all cooped up together, we as women are the thermostat for our households, and we do need to pay attention to the emotional management of everyone. And so I know that there's a lot of moving parts right now. And so a lot of people say, well, this is the reason I can't. I can't because I've got kids. I can't because I'm homeschooling or not. I'm learning at home. I can't because I'm working at home. I can't because I'm having to cook and do everything at home. We're scared to go out. Whatever it is, those are reasons that they think they can't do this business. And I'm going to tell you, every one of those is a reason you must do this business, because you need, number one, a place to get your cup filled. You need a place where women are pouring into you. You need a place where women love and appreciate everything you do. And that is Mary Kay for sure. You also need an opportunity to take 2 hours here and 2 hours here and run a business, not 20 hours behind a computer screen. You need little pockets of time that you can do in your walk-in closet while your kids are on their computer or taking a nap. There's little things that you can do that make a huge difference in your advancement. So whatever you feel like the reason you can't do Mary Kay, I can probably assure you, I've almost been at every one of those stages in my life. I've been single with no kids. I've been a single mom. That was challenging. And then I was a mom of 4 kids under 6 with a kind of a MIA partner. And then I am almost an empty nester. So I've done Mary Kay at all seasons of my life. And I can tell you, there's times that you work more, there's times that you work less, but you still have your own business and you still have all the perks. So I could probably answer questions all night long. Let's see if there's any. Oh, how do you get customers without nagging? Okay, I'm a major not nagger. I don't believe in nagging. I think our industry kind of gets a bad rap for that. And so I'm just going to tell you, I never nag. I literally invite. If people are interested, I extend the invitation and then I follow up. If they're not interested and they tell me no, I personally, and this is, you can ask any one of my leaders this question, I would rather have a no than a maybe. If they're not interested, if they don't want these products, if they don't want home delivery and customized service, and they don't want a better price, and if they don't want our fabulous USA made products, if they don't want that, that's okay. That is literally okay with me. And so I don't nag. And I don't nag friends and family. I have a big family, and I can honestly say that probably, all my sister-in-laws are on Mary Kay products, but I service them just like I do with everybody else. I call them every 4 to 6 weeks, see what they need, order it, ship it directly to them. So I don't believe in nagging. I believe in inviting. Every woman wants to be included. No woman wants to be pressured. And so we're going to teach you techniques that include and invite and don't nag or pressure. I learned a long time ago that women are a lot like a piece of string. We can be led anywhere, but you can't push a piece of string. It goes all sorts of different directions. And so I want you to know that's never going to be our mantra. That's never going to be our way of doing business. There's plenty of business out there for everyone. I was at Costco getting some groceries the other day, and the gentleman saw I have a little Mary Kay face mask. Here's my little Mary Kay face mask. It says Mary Kay, more than a lipstick. Just ask me about it. And so literally, this is my little face covering that I wear when I go out. And I was at Costco, and the guy goes, "Hey, you do Mary Kay?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And he said his wife did a competing product. And I said, "Well, that's great. That's awesome." And he goes, "I didn't expect you to say that." And I said, "Gosh, there's business for all of us out here." And he goes, "That is so nice." And I go, "Yeah, I'm nice." And he said, "Do you really believe that?" I said, "Absolutely. The cosmetic industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. There's a place for everyone. We don't need to nag or drag or pressure anybody. Please hear my heart. There's plenty of business out there that want what we have to offer." Okay. I'm glad the next question came, because that's exactly where I was going. So the last question I'm going to cover is, how much does it cost to join? Everybody wants to know, what's the catch? What's the price? And so I'm so excited to announce that we have a couple of options. We've only, prior to our pandemic, we only had one option only. It was it. That was it. And so now we have 2 options. And so let me tell you what they are. First of all, there is a an option to buy a $30 virtual consultant package. And I call it being a brand ambassador. That means that you can be a virtual consultant. You're not going to receive products. You're not going to really receive anything in the mail, but you're going to have the access to our Mary Kay back office, which is basically all of our training, all of our education, how you order. It's everything. It's the whole Mary Kay business. You're also going to have an opportunity to have your personal website. So Mary Kay does a very professional replicated website for every beauty consultant, and that usually costs you about $60 a year as a beauty consultant, and Mary Kay's giving it to you for free for your first year. And the second thing that allows you to do is to accept credit card payments on that website through a service called ProPay. It's kind of our credit card processing service. So when you sign up to be a $30 virtual, what we call an eStart consultant, you are going to get access to the back office so that you can get all the education, all the training, all the motivation, everything that we offer. You're also going to get an opportunity to have your Mary Kay website for free for a year. And you're going to get an opportunity to have your ProPay, which is our credit card processing, which is usually right around $40 to $50 a year. So all of that is free for your $30 enrollment. So that's one option. The second option is to buy a starter kit. This is how I joined. This is how probably the majority of everybody that you're seeing comment joined as well. In that starter kit is over $400 worth of retail products. So you're going to get time-wise cleansers and moisturizers, and you're going to get it for dry skin. You're going to get it for oily skin. You're going to get our oil-free, our world-renowned oil-free eye makeup remover. Ultimate mascara. You're going to get 5 of our most popular shades of CC cream. You're going to get a translucent powder. You're going to get all the training materials. It's really seriously a business in a box. And when the day comes that we can have more upfront and personal parties, you're going to have all the things you need for that. So it's really probably the best deal there is, simply because it allows you to have all of that real product to demo and to use for yourself. And so those are the two options. You can choose whichever one. We're not picky. We'll let you pick either option, but those are your two options. And so how we're going to move forward is I'm going to ask you a couple of questions and you're going to answer it with your beauty consultant. And if you're interested in joining us, we're going to send you a little link and you can sign up online. So it's literally easy peasy. So first of all, I want to say, I hope I've answered your questions. I hope that you feel more empowered about making a yes decision to join Mary Kay, even if it is at that small side hustle, $30, or if you're ready for something bigger and you need more money from it, small, medium, and large. Just realize we are very, very open to helping you start at any level that you deem is right for you. So I guess I need to ask you, do you think $30 is really going to change your financial future? Do you think $100 is going to change your financial future? I'm going to say yes. I'm just going to say yes, because almost 32 years ago, I spent the same $100, not for near that much product. My kit was so different, but literally I spent $100. And today I've earned almost over $2 million in income. I have the most amazing group of customers. I have the most amazing group of beauty consultants that I've had the privilege of investing and spending my life with. And I have the distinct honor to lead and encourage some of the finest leaders in our company. $100 changed my life. I don't know if it's going to change yours. I really don't. But I do know it changed mine. And I hope you choose. Even if you're scared and you just want the $30 option, start somewhere. Just start. You never know what you're going to learn in this business. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with a couple of choices before we wrap up because our time is almost over. And so I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay, so you get to pick tonight. You're going to have 3 options. You can choose after hearing all this information to say, you know, Jill, I think I'm just going to be a good customer. I don't think this is a good fit for me. I don't know that Mary Kay is what I want to spend my time doing. If you say that, we want to say, great. We need good customers, and we welcome good customers. We're excited about good customers, but we're going to ask you to do one step more than just be a good customer. And that's to help us advance our business. You can do that by holding a virtual party. You can do that by giving referrals. You can do it by having people join our virtual events on Wednesday. You can do all sorts of things. And here's the best part. You're going to get some things for free. Free products are our friend. So I want to encourage you, if you're interested in being a customer, we want you to take it up one notch and help us as we expand our businesses in the upcoming fall months. So if you're a customer, we want to know that, but we also want to see if you will help us expand our business. The second thing is you want to be a brand ambassador. That's hard to say. Brand ambassador. What does that mean, really? It means you want a little side hustle. It means I want a little extra money. It means I want to buy my products at a discount. I'm probably going to take advantage of that $30 deal because that sounds pretty good. And I just want an opportunity to shop big for myself, take care of my friends and family, and maybe have a little vacation money. If that's the key, if that's where you fit, we want you to text your beauty consultant, I want to be a brand ambassador. And the third one is you want to be a full-blown consultant. That means that I need what Mary Kay offers. I need the training. I need the advancement. I need a free car. I need the income. I need more in my life. And if you want more, we want to help you have it. So those are the big questions. We really, it's not complicated, but we would love to have you join us. And so the choice is really yours. The choice is yours. So please reach out to your beauty consultant. She's going to be asking you. And I have one last quick winner. And I'm so excited. Angie, it's your beautiful Herlinda. I can't read it. Hold on. Rashed. Herlinda Rashed, you are a big winner. Congratulations, Angie. I'm so glad you were on tonight. I miss seeing your sweet face. And literally, Herlinda, you've got a prize package coming your direction. You are our last winner for the night. So I want to say thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for giving me the privilege of sharing my story and what I love about this business. And I really do hope you choose to join us. Thanks, guys. Good luck. God bless, and good night. Bye-bye.